Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bessie Manyori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, still welcome. I see you. Thank you for subscribing. We are finally at 600 subscribers. I don't take that for granted because God knows how long I've tried to be growing this channel. This is a channel where we learn about everything: budgeting, saving, investing, money market funds, treasury bonds, ETFs, and everything to do with having a life of financial freedom. I bless you, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That's the one favor I can ask of you. And yeah, today we'll just be talking about a very interesting topic that is very interesting among Kenyans. As you see from the thumbnail, we'll just be talking about infrastructure bonds, and these are very popular, they're very favorite among Kenyans. We'll be looking at them in this video, and let's get right into it. So what are treasury bonds? Treasury bonds are fixed income instruments that pay fixed interest at fixed periods of the year. So usually treasury bonds pay interest twice a year, and that's why they are very good at building passive income. So coupon rates or interest are paid twice a year. You need to understand that for you to even open your mind around it. So infrastructure bonds are where, as the investors, we loan the government money to carry out its infrastructural projects. Like, let's say they want to build a road or a train or just a project. So they borrow money from Kenyans, they borrow money from investors, and they invest it. And every twice a year, you, the investor, receive coupon payments. And then after that, when the bond matures, you receive your capital back. That's why infrastructure bonds are very common among Kenyans, because they're also tax-free. The reason why bonds are also very popular among Kenyans is because they have a low entry barrier. You can invest with as low as 50,000 Kenyan shillings. They have capital preservation because, like we said, after the bond matures, you are returned for your money. And they also very flexible terms. If you want to cash out your bond, you can sell it in the secondary market. And also they provide a consistent source of passive income. I think this is like the best part about treasury bonds, guys. If you have not yet been convinced about buying treasury bonds, I think I'm not doing a good job. So yeah, the Central Bank of Kenya has flagged two bonds. They're old bonds, but they have been flagged again. And we all know Kenyans are eyeing them. So in this video, I'll just be breaking down each bond. So there are two bonds that have been flagged, and they're being sold from 21st of July to 13th of August. So guys, if you want to invest in these bonds, don't take too long, because yeah, you don't have forever. So the first bond is IFB 2018-015. It's a 15-year bond that had been flagged before, but now it only has 7.5 years more to go. The interest or coupon rate is 12.5%, and it has no withholding tax. This is like the best part, guys. No tax, because tax takes a lot of money. So this bond will mature in date 10th January of 2033. And if you haven't used this bond for collateral on any loan, 40% of this initial capital of the money you have invested will be paid on 17th January 2028, and the rest will be paid in 2033. So I hope you have understood that part. This bond has 7.5 more years to go. It's being flagged at 12.5%. So if you invest something like let's say 500,000 Kenyan shillings, 12.5% of that is 62,500 Kenyan shillings. So these will be divided into two. So on January you will receive 31,000 Kenyan shillings, and on July you receive another 31k. And this will be the cycle for the next 7.5 years. So you see why bonds are good. They really create passive income. And I know most people are like, sasa 500k for only 60k a year. But show me a better investment that is giving you money and is not risking your capital and is actually investing. Because most of you will be like, no, you don't want to do that because the interest is low, and then you end up not investing. So you'd rather invest in something that is giving you some interest than put your money in a bank account where it's being eaten away by inflation. Okay, the second bond is IFB1 2022-019. It's a 19-year bond, but it only has 15.6 years more to go. and the interest rate is 12.965% with no withholding tax. So it matures in 28th January 2041. So guys, if you're like 20 years old right now, this bond has 15 more years to go. By the time you're 35, you will have invested in this bond. It will have given you money each 2 months every year. And yeah, you will cash out by the time you're 35. That's good. So if you haven't used this bond as collateral for any loan, 50% of the initial principal will be paid on 9th February 2032, and the rest will be paid in January 2041. Like I've given you an example, when you invest, it depends. This formula, you can apply it on any amount of money, but usually if you don't have like a lot of money to invest in bonds, you can start saving in a money market fund, and then when the money accumulates to maybe at least 300k, or yeah, you can now put it in a bond, because that's how you feel the fruits of bonds, because they are low interest because they are low risk. Every time there's low interest, there's low risk. Every time there's high interest, there's high risk. So bonds preserve your money, so that's a low risk investment. So it has low returns. So the only way for you to see like big returns is for you to invest big money. So if you don't have like a lot of money to invest in a bond right now, you can save in a money market fund, and then when it reaches that number that you want, you can buy a bond and then start building passive income from there. I know someone who has arranged her bonds in a way that she receives passive income every month from a bond. So that means she has 6 bonds, and they're all like spread out through the year. They're bought at 6 different months. So when you buy 6 bonds, you'll be paid 12 times a year, because a bond pays interest twice a year. Please understand that. So guys, if you want to learn how to invest in bonds, there's a link on my description box to book a one-on-one session with me, or just buy the ebook that is on the website. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification button so you don't miss another episode. Bye.